But yeah, hello everyone and welcome to this podcast. I don't know what episode this is going to be because we're going to make a lot of them. We're just going to make an intro here so you know who you're listening to. So yeah, why don't one of you guys go first?
I can go first.
Hello, this is Clint. I've been invited by Lulleh for this whole podcast, and I've been playing pretty much since release, maybe a month off-ish, maybe since September 2020, and I've been mainly focused on Raid. I have kind of dabbled in the other modes, but I'm mostly focused on Raid, and I lead Golden Sun, one of the top 3 guilds in the EU. And I don't really spend too much. Some people call me whale. But yeah, I'm pretty much a dolphin, high-end dolphin, you could say. Don't spend too much. But when there's good packs, I do that. Let me cop that reset stone or whatever. And, yeah,
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Nice. And you know me, Lulleh. And yeah. Oh, I've been playing for 998 days, almost 1,000 days. I think it was August 18th, yeah, and obviously I'm a big whale, so there's that. But yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, Neos had to go, so it's just me and Clint now, but that's fine. And we're gonna do mirror rifts. I don't think it's too heavy of a topic, so might as well do that. And yeah, Exia STUN again. Obsolete game mode. Needs new content to tie this back in for players to consider spending resources here. Need a sink for extra rings. Rings can be converted to rift pieces, so players can obtain their elemental mirror shields. Ooh. Endgame accessory, like a multi-elemental accessory that requires a MLB mirror accessory. Can be 2 different kinds, Earth Dark Fire or Dark Light Basic. Add Earth Necklace to stages, crazy load rate, 0.5 to 1.
That's way too high.
Yeah. Adding new accessory drops will encourage mirror rift usage, doesn't necessarily have to be EN. Alright, let's start with the first thing. So yeah, I think that's very true. Like, I have no interest to spend here. Like, I could, if it wasn't for world exploration, I probably would do this just so I can have that weekly 1,500 to get that one option change stone, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty poo. I really have no interest in doing this. Obviously, I mean, I have farmed a lot previously, though, so I have, let's actually take a look just for fun. I'm sure people are interested, so there's a 12, there's an 11, and there's a 12. And there is a 12, there's an 11, there's a 10, 12, 12. I don't know what this is for, but yeah, it's there. Then there's a 12, then there's a 12, then there's a 12, 12, something else, and yeah, you just love that. 12, 12, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, I pretty much don't have any interest in that. And as for shields, I mean, I have a 15, what does that, water, 14 earth, 14 fire, 15 basic, 13 dark, and yeah, one of each basically. And I have no reason to go in there. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot martyrs. So attack, attack, doom, doom. No, that was injury. That's a doom. There's a defense again. There's another defense. And yeah, I'm pretty good. And that's a bugged one. I just keep it for fun. But yeah.
Oh,
so,
bugged?
Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah. So basically, that's about that. So yeah, I have no reason to go in there again. That's true. Need a sink for extra rings. What do they mean, rings, though?
Like the drops. No. They meant like the drops from like the mirror earrings and stuff.
Oh yeah. Excess ones that you don't use. Now we break them down for 30 medic metal. Right.
Yeah, which I think is fair. Like as it is right now, but it should drop more. Or if it is like it is, like they don't want to increase the drop chance, and this can make sense. Like the converting to rift pieces, I think is fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't know how that will work precisely. But like,
I do.
Obviously,
I do.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You know, when you break things down now, you get mirror magic metal. Just change that to mirror shards. Done.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be more complicated. I don't know about the number, of course, what would be fair, but you know, how much is one even? 3k.
3k, maybe.
500 or 1,000 maybe.
Seems high. Maybe 1,000, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 for 1. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, or it makes sense.
Yeah,
6 for
that
1
makes
is a bit
sense.
shit deal, but yeah, I like that. So for example, that could be how you do it. So yeah, that makes
So
sense.
give them purpose instead of just extracting them from metals.
Yeah, because that's really shitty. Endgame accessory, like a multi-elemental accessory that requires MLB mirror accessory. So that would be like a combined one then. Yeah, it can be 2 different kinds. Earth. Yeah, I guess it would make sense to go within the elemental or magic wheel. So dark, light, and basic would be together, for example.
Yeah.
And earth,
yeah,
fire,
yeah.
and water. But yeah.
Yes. They split into the elemental and the
Magic.
light dark
Yeah.
basic thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. But, well, how would you do that though? Would you combine one of each of the 3? Because then you're just gonna end up having less. And that doesn't really make sense. Why would I want to do that actually? What do you think about it?
Maybe have. Actually.
Because I can't use a multi-element hero, so he's still gonna be on 1 hero anyways. So it doesn't really make sense.
But if we have the whole preset for Master Arena idea that I had like 10 years ago in that video.
Oh no! Yep, that is true. Yeah.
But I understand. Like as of right now, the more the merrier. And
yeah.
It's kind of a pain. Like it shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a believer on using the same accessory on 2 heroes at the same time. But if it's not at the same time, then why not? Like
yeah.
Right. Like so, it still gives an advantage to multiple max EN people, so they can actually use EN on the different kind of heroes. So you don't get to cheat and have 1 EN and use it on 3 characters, but at least be able to actually use one even if your hero gets banned. Like back to Master Arena thing.
Oh.
And right here it could be the same, right? So if this wasn't a thing you had to deal with, like actually having a number of them, I think this is a good idea. But as it stands right now, yeah, combining into one is counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else did I say? Add Earth Necklace.
Yeah.
to
No.
stages. Well, I don't think it's bad per se, because I think the game needs a source of EN that isn't that
but
random.
not here.
Maybe not here, and definitely not 1%.
Yeah.
1% is crazy high. I know, like, for someone that's outside of statistics, 1% may sound very low, but 1% when coupled with like 5,000 runs, you're gonna get 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty much.
Definitely. It doesn't reflect whatever we have at the moment. Like, I don't mind them adding another source for it, but it should be equally shit than to get it now, because it feels like the drop rate of getting it in a summon or from anything else, it's the same anyways, right? It's still shit.
Yeah.
But here it would just be the way to go to get them. You can just farm them.
Yeah, exactly. You would be able to farm them like to no end. And like for people to put it in perspective, like a hero, I don't know if it got changed or if I remember wrong, but if I remember correctly, the chance to get white box is 2.75%.
Yeah.
So you can see how having EN just 3 times more rare than a white box is not good. So.
Oh, it's not 3 times more rare than a white box.
No, well, I mean, if we were to go with the 1%,
yeah.
like, it would be crazy high. So
yeah, no, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Definitely not. Maybe 0.01%. That it's still too high, I think. But that could maybe work.
I would rather put it in the boss rush thing for like 10k points or whatever, like something really high, so you can actually work towards it instead.
Yes.
Because now you're just gonna make more people be lucky with it, and that's gonna feel unfair to those who aren't.
Or so you know what? Actually, maybe instead of having it farmable like a 10k, maybe have it a one-time purchase for like relatively low, maybe 1k.
Yeah.
And then you can't buy it anymore. So at least everyone is on the same playing field, right?
Yeah.
I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
Because maybe having it farmable is a bit too much, but maybe at least one, right? Somewhere in the shop.
Yeah.
If it's boss rush, I think it's fair too.
Yeah.
But have it at least one, because like there's many people.
And Ice Queen as well.
I know.
For people who want to complete their,
Definitely.
Because here's the thing, let's be really real here. Like, if you have played from the start, you invested a lot in your account, I understand it's really shit if you haven't gotten one yet. I understand that. But if you think about it, is it so special? You know, because you can literally just buy a reroll account. Like they have those shops, you know, where they sell this account
Yeah.
like $30 or whatever, and you know you can find whatever in E, and it's not hard. You know, so I don't, you know, go looking at that and how you could in theory get it. You know, I don't mind people obviously getting one. They should get one if you just play that long.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit if you haven't gotten one yet. You know.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
have a friend that almost like he actually quit the game.
Yeah.
He's still playing as a kind of random right now, just following the story.
Yeah.
And he has played since release, and he still hasn't found any end.
Yeah.
So
That's
and he
pretty
was a
ridiculous.
light spender too. So
And it is for the collection, I mean, as well, that you want to complete. So it's not
Yeah.
only about having that. Because, like, here's the thing. If you have one Earth Necklace, nice, sure, you're going to be a little bit safer in PvP, but you still can only use it in one hero. Unless they do your idea. But, you know, it's going to be a difference if you have, like, it's still only one, right? So, I mean, it gets more exciting when you get... I think I felt this relief when, like, the first milestone is having 3 of them. Then it's pretty much like 5. That's like 3 plus 2, right? And, yeah. At 8, I feel like I don't need more of them. So that's pretty much the...
well, 8 I think feels very overkill.
Depends. Sometimes, I mean, for Master Arena, you kind of, you know, maybe want it. But, I mean, you have all the pandas, and sometimes you want to use the 12% mirrors, and
Yeah.
so there's that. It's not really the right forum for this, but I feel that I want to talk about the Ice Queen ring as well, but I don't know where we could fit that, but let's just...
Well, it could be a reward here as well. Like,
no, I wanted to talk about the stats of it and kind of like buffing it. I don't know where we should talk about it though.
Well, we will find
other.
a place.
Let's do it on other. Actually, let me see here. What's that? Wait, I just need to fix something here. How did that even fail? What? How did that fail? I'm super confused. 1 second. In general, why does this not work? It's like a bugged entry or something that like doesn't want to work for some weird reason. There we go. I fixed it. I don't know why it didn't work. I just want to see my own here. Ice Queen. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna edit my entry here. It's on other. I figured that's the only place where we can actually put it. So.
Okay.
IQR stats. There. We'll take that for another day. Sorry for getting carried away there, friends. Let's go back to Mirror Rift. Who is next? Yeah, we're done here. Oh, no, we're not. Adding new accessory drops will encourage Mirror Rift usage. Doesn't necessarily have to be EN. Okay, so it should drop other things? I don't know if it should, though. Because you're kind of here for that. You don't want some other shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think adding new accessory drops would be good. Either you give, more accessory drops, but not as in different items, as in more of the mirror ones.
Yeah, exactly. It was so funny, by the way. I was extremely lucky with drops here. I remember back in Magnolia, back in the days, I farmed, and I got like, in 1,000 stamina, I could get like 4 of them or something, you know. And there was this guy that I think he did 400 runs until he got his first. He was so mad. Oh, I can't remember his name, but yeah, you're
like
one of those
me. I had how many? I think it was 180 runs for my first Earth one. Yeah.
Nah, I would literally get one in like at least like in a 500, you know, sweep. Then I would get one. So it was really crazy. I was just printing them.
Yeah. Like it's the whale luck.
Yeah. Nah, people weren't happy. But yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like I remember a lot of players having trouble with it, and I'm chronically unlucky. Like it's not just Mirror Rift. I'm very unlucky on RNG pulls.
They could honestly make a pity, honestly, kind of like in what's it called, merchandise crafting. Just every 50 or something.
How much do you think is fair? Like
50.
Maybe 30 runs, 50?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 50. Anywho.
They could actually make it like not to reset as well. So it's 50, but it doesn't reset. So you get one every 50, no matter what happens. Because the other one reset, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that could be pretty fair. Davis, not too much complain other than increasing the odds of dropping the item itself. Yeah. I guess that pity could be a nice compensation for that.
Yeah.
Then you have something to look forward to as well. You know that every 500 stamina you're spending, you're gonna get something. So.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you a guarantee.
Yeah. Geo. Bad. drops are two. So sorry. So that pity would be like obtainable from here, for example. You press here or something, like so it doesn't have to do anything with run, so you don't have to ask yourself like, oh, did I get a pity one now, or did I get an actual one? So those shouldn't have anything to do with each other. If you get the drop inside, nice, and then you're still gonna get the pity no matter what. So. Yeah, but yeah, Geo, bad. Drops are too low for shards, and it's pretty much do once and hope for the best mode. Actually, how much do you get? 48.
Yeah, that's not too much, actually.
How much is that? 48 times how many rounds are we gonna do? 1,000? That's a lot of stamina. 10,000 stamina.
No, maybe 100. I don't know.
No, sorry. Wait. 1,000 runs.
Okay, so 10k stamina. Okay, I see.
That's 48k. Okay, that's quite a lot though.
Yeah, I mean, but
how many shields
do you want to spend 10k
items?
stamina?
Well, not here. But yeah, 16 items. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if 48 is bad. I can't really decide if it's bad or good.
No, it's not bad per se, but considering like you need to max a lot of items, and you're not gonna be able to clear this level at first.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna need to max at least 2 to maybe 3 mirror shields. You're gonna like as of right now. Obviously, you would need 6 total.
Oh, there's 40.
Like,
let's do one more. 45. Okay, so between 40 and 48, I guess. I don't know. Just 43 there for some reason. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, I guess it's bad considering what the prices of things are. I guess that's where it gets shitty. So.
Yeah, like say you're unlucky and you only find like every 15 or 20 runs you find one. Then like even with that amount of stamina, like you would have to buy some of them, and then you also have to 100% buy the shields because you can't find them. Yeah. Like this is also a thing that I would add. Maybe have a low chance to find the shields as well.
Yeah.
Because like as of right now, it makes no sense. Like why even have it in that shop if you can't drop it from the mode, like by playing it?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Random. Actually. Yeah, maybe just add shield drops as well, independent of the other drops. So.
Yeah, shield and martyr maybe.
Yeah, martyr too.
Would make sense.
Yeah, of course.
Yep, so that's a good idea. You wouldn't have to buy them, and then you can leave the mode like this. Just increase the drops rate a bit and add those 2 items, and have them like as an. I don't know if you have ever seen the way Dota handles like treasure openings.
No, I never played that.
Basically, in Dota, like you have, it's just it's free to play and it's also skill based. So it's not like you can, buy stamina or whatever. Like Dota being a PvP game, it's mostly based on player skill. The only thing you can buy is skins, but they have it in treasures mostly.
Okay.
You can trade with players, but Valve sells those treasures. And they do have pity, but that's a very complicated system I won't talk about. What I'm referring to is that when you do find, like they have rarities, right? Mm-hmm. So they have the boxes, you have your commons, then there is a rare, and then a very rare, and then a special reward. So when you find, like when you open a treasure, you always get a common, and then it gets rolled if you get a rare, a very rare, or a special. So you would get 2 of them. I think this could be the way it works for like the pity if you add the new items. Like you can pity, and then you would always get an accessory for the one you're farming, and then you have a chance to maybe also get pity for the other 2. And also have the chance to just actually drop it without pity. A very low chance to drop it without pity. I think that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, that could actually work. It sounds a little bit complicated for something so simple, but at the same time, maybe it could actually be pretty cool if they add it. I don't know.
Yeah, like every 50 runs, you press the button for pity, and you can get maybe 1, 2, or 3. And it is kind of random, so I don't know. Yeah. It could be maybe not add it as the pity option, but add it in the normal runs. So like if you get the chance, like if that run drops you the mirror accessory, then maybe also have a second roll for the shield or the martyr.
Yeah, and, like the way I would do it is just to have the pity for only this one, like we talked about, and then add the other 2 into the drop rate as well. And also, when you break down the shield and the martyr, you also get mirror charge, by the way. So it would just be overall like a lot more. Yeah, it just sounds a bit complicated personally for something like this.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be used for something else, though. It's a very interesting solution, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I like the way they handle it, because so you don't get like, say you're still missing one common, so you don't get like and say you luck out and you get the very rare, you still get the common you're missing, but you also get the very rare. So like it's a nice feeling to get 2 from the same treasure.
Definitely.
So
Hunter, higher levels that give option change stones so they can be farmable. Oh yeah, it was about that. Option change.
Yeah. Oh, true. Like
Yeah, it was your day.
before we started recording, I was kind of saying, well, you could also add maybe something else to spice it up, like option change stones.
How would that work?
Reward. Well, maybe you could add it as a very, very low chance, like the EN suggestion. Just don't adding EN is kind of extreme, but maybe adding option change at 0.5 to 1% could be a good idea. Like
could just be another thing next to a mirror accessory.
What?
Could just be another thing next to the mirror accessory, so you could get that too if you're lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Like in
really.
like in the expedition one, that you can get the crystals from the map pieces in the second and third one. Same thing here. Like from the higher levels, maybe also have the option to find option change.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a really good thing, actually. Unlike the crystals, which we want to make drop every time, of course. But yeah, in this case, it would be fair to have it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it also incentivizes players to actually climb up the levels, because the mirror shards are fine, but the increase isn't like that high. To like, I never had like the
it's about 2 per level.
Like the urge. Yeah, I never had the urge to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to farm up so I can get more crystals, like more mirror shards. Nah. It was just for the 50 chance of the level clear. So.
Yep, that makes sense.
So like this, it actually incentivizes you to actually push higher. Get this option change.
Clacius, don't have the 2x on the same week cycle as Expedition. Yeah, I can easily put it on the same week cycle as 2x Merge or 2x Awakening. Yeah, that's what we talked about before in the other one. That makes no sense at all.
Yeah, so you can split, like maybe have the 100 stamina on resource dungeons and then spend the rest of the stamina here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Kitananji, once you get 1 shield for Ogma and Minotaur's necklace, this rift loses purpose. Also change stones cost too much. Yeah, so option change 1500 is very much for that, and it's only 1. Make it 500 or something. It's really stupid.
I would also increase it to maybe like 5 weekly.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they gave us a way to actually extract, like we said, for like extract from mirror shards, like for 500, maybe 1,000 or whatever, then it would make sense to like even leave the cost to 1,500, maybe 1,000, so you actually have an incentive to farm a bit of mirror rift, even though it's even though it's not. Because like 5 option change weekly isn't too bad.
Yeah,
it's not like OP by any means. It's 20 monthly ish.
Yeah.
But it's 20 monthly isn't bad.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's you have to compromise. What do I want? Do I want the option change? Do I really need to reroll, or do I want to farm? I don't know, heroes or expedition or whatever. Because as it is right now, obviously you would farm expedition. But if they were to actually follow the other suggestion, which is to put them in the merge cycle or something like that, then you could actually just farm during the boost and be happy, and maybe save enough so that when it's not up, you still get you still have enough mirror shards to maybe buy a couple of them. Maybe not all of them to clear the shop, but maybe at least a couple.
Yeah,
so you can stay afloat.
That's very true. Kitananji, once you get 1 shield... Oh, that was 1. Never mind. Next one. The Exactor. Farming stuff, as the previous Rift, though the achievement on Mirror Rift are fun and challenging, not even unfair. Yeah, I really like the achievements here. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Those are fun. I don't know if we're gonna see that now, actually, but hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Like with the third one, yeah. They felt very easy, and then that's a whole different category. Or is it? Yes, it is. But yeah. Tommy, I mean, mirror accessories are fine and good invest if you're willing to invest in them, yeah. I mean, yeah. The only problem is rerolling actually maybe has to be addressed. the locking
Yes.
of stats part. It would be nice if you could actually lock more stats or something, because it's way crazy now. Even one more would make it a lot nicer, like by a lot.
Yeah,
honestly.
like two minor options. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
Very
like
crazy at the moment.
because there's many items where there's only one sub option.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair that you can lock the one sub option in the one sub option item where you have 4 on this
Yeah.
one. You can only lock 1.
exactly.
I think 2 would be great. Like 3 maybe it's too much, but 2 would be like fair.
Yeah,
to me.
it's really unfair at the moment, because like you could get perfect stats or perfect types of stats, and then they're all shit rolls. It's like yeah, and then you're gonna keep re-rolling, and you're not even gonna get the stat that you want, you know. Or you have like a 12% VSR, and then you get that 20% skill damage, right? Or you know, and then you get HP, and then you get something useless, and it's like yeah.
Yeah, like I got that exact experience with one of my. I don't remember what it was, but I think I locked the 12 region. I got 19 or so skill damage, 12 HP, and then 20 heal.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like fucking game. It's
okay,
so
then.
stupid.
At least it's not that bad. Like the stats are all high, so I still use it.
It's like I don't know. It's too crazy. But let's do the last one then. Miawry. Maybe increase a bit the chance of getting an item, or make give it more shards. Yeah, that's pretty much what we talked about as well.
Yeah.
So you had some
So
ideas as well, by the way. If we do your ideas, if you had some left.
Well, yeah, mostly was the option change one.
Mm-hmm.
I think adding option change to the drop table would be my top one recommendation for this. And well, obviously adding the rest to the table as a bonus to what you get. Like maybe every 5 times or every 10 times you drop a mirror accessory, also get one of the shields or a martyr or something like that. I don't know how it
or just adding it to the loot table, I mean, because then you have like 2 individual things that can happen as well, which is pretty nice, that are not dependent on that. And so you could, if you're super lucky, you could get 3, one of each, for example. And the breakdown thing as well, or extract.
Well, I think like my issue with adding them to the table would be like if you do get the shield, then you should also have gotten at least 1 mirror earring.
Well, you have the pity for that, though, I guess, and you could break it down for 1,000 shards as well, as we talked about.
No, that's true. That's true. But like, wouldn't it feel weird, like if you did a sweep of 300 stamina and you find 2 shields, 1 martyr, and 0 of the mirror ring you're looking for?
That is pretty ass.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So like, maybe have like whenever you find leave the chances to find a mirror earrings high, and also add the others to the table, but make it so then whenever you find the normal mirror,
then
have
you have
a
chance
roll
for
for the other
too.
ones.
Yeah, I actually like that more now.
Because that's what I meant. Like it's not for like, it's more for aesthetic purposes. I think it's like it would make no sense to me if like due to RNG you get a lot more shields and martyrs than despite being lower chance to drop than
and that could very much happen as well, because you're not going to farm that much that it will even out, obviously.
Exactly.
So you could just sit there with adding
like some check to at least force a drop of mirror earring every so often, or just have as you said the guaranteed one, the pity. So.
Yeah, especially sucks if you only want 1 earring for whatever reason, and then you have to do like 3 shields.
Yeah,
the same amount, because then you could obviously break them down and buy it. But yeah, I think that's it then. So to summarize this one, basically up the drops a little bit. Don't have it on the same cycle as Expedition. We also have some juicy ideas about adding the other accessory and the shield into the mix, and some pity. And
maybe increase the weekly option change from the shop, and allow us to break down to mirror shards. That's pretty much it. I think option change.
But thanks for watching this one, and see you in the next one. Bye.